All right. Hello and welcome back. So we have a lot to go over. So we're just going to go ahead and try and jump into it as quickly as possible. But before we go ahead and do that, I do want to go ahead and get over some announcements real quick. So right now, just so you all know, we do have a Tengu tournament happening over at Collectible Exchange happening this Saturday, the 3rd. It is starting at 11 a.m. First place will be getting an Ultimate Thunder King, and second place will be getting an Ultimate Trishula. And then it is a $20 entry. Tournament starts at 11 a.m. No Hobby League, no OCG, and there will be Winamat side events. There will also be additional pricing after 18 players. All right. And then another event we got going on over at Collectible Exchange is we do have a GOAT tournament. Okay, so we do have a GOAT tournament for a Collector's Rare First Ed Blackluster Soldier. Start time will be at 12 p.m. $10 entry, and this will be happening on August the 11th, which is a Sunday. Additional pricing after 12 players. Once again, no Hobby League, no OCG, and I believe there also will be Winamat side events at this one as well, I believe. And then lastly, here's the huge one and big one that is happening on the 24th of August. We do have the Ultimate Time Wizards 3v3 tournament. All right, if anyone remembers from, I believe it was earlier this year or last year, the YCS they had over in Las Vegas for all the formats. So it is GOAT, Edison, and Tengu. So A seed is GOAT, B seed is Edison, and C seed is Tengu. You get to play the 3 formats with your buddies, and first place will be walking away with a ultra rare Chaos Sork, the First Ed Dark Arm Dragon, and First Ed Collector's Rare Blackluster Soldier. I believe it is Collector's Rare. And then for coming in second place, you will be getting all of these are going to be Unlims, Unlim Ulti Potagreed, Unlim Ulti Plague Spreader, and Unlim Ulti Glow Up Bulb, if I'm correct. Please do RSVP for this event. We do expect this one to cap out. So if you want to go ahead and participate, get your members together so that you guys can go ahead and play. Once again, these are all sponsored by Yggdrasil, as well as powered by me, Forestent. I'll be doing all the coverage for all of the events. Also for this one is $75 per team. There will be Winamat side events, additional pricing after 12 teams. And then once again, no OCG or Hobby League, and then you will need deck lists for this event. I do believe you need deck lists. I don't think you need deck lists for the other 2, but this one you definitely will need a deck list for. Also, as you all seen over here on the right side of your screen, we do have the IERC that is happening between Collectible Exchange and Gameology. We actually just finished up our season 2. We do have about $700 worth of money put aside for prizing, so we will be doing coverage for that very, very soon. We are going to have the playout for that. I believe that is on August the 10th, which is a Saturday over at Collectible Exchange. More information for that if you want to watch in person, or footage for that will be available in the weeks following. All right, I think that is it for the announcements. All right, welcome to Top Cut. All right, so over here we do have me over here on the left versus I forget his name, but we got frogs versus fairies. All right, this is my spirit frog list that I was playing. Did pretty good. Like a few games where it was just not that great, but for the most part pretty good. So once again, this is broke off to the top 4 teams. Our team got 3rd place, so I don't need to put this at 2 times speed, because this actually is pretty short, and we should be able to get through this as quickly as possible. So I did start off with the Swamp Frog. Go ahead and get in the Treeborn. He goes ahead and deals and goes ahead and swings in for 18. All right, we're gonna go ahead and bring back the Treeborn. I forget, did I summon a Monarch here? Oh no. Okay, so I summoned out Armed Sea Hunter. For any of you that do not know what it does, so long as I control another water monster, it does negate the effects of any monster that it battles. So it doesn't. It just has to battle it. It doesn't have to destroy it. So, but I do have to control another water monster, and then if it were to be destroyed, I can go ahead and tribute a level 3 or lower face-up water monster to go ahead and protect it. So yeah, I'm gonna be going ahead and swinging in. Oh no, we're gonna go ahead and special summon out the Swamp Frog. So we're bringing in the Swamp Frog. So the main reason I'm bringing in the Swamp Frog right here is so that if he does have like the Honest or anything like that, I can go ahead and tribute the Treeborn to go ahead and protect it and still get the effect. That's what I'm making sure right there by special summoning out the Swamp Frog. And then we're gonna go ahead and I think did I pass turn right here? No. Okay, so we're gonna bounce the swamp and then pass the hand. It already served its purpose. And now he's going to go ahead and special summon out the Cyber Dragon. And he's gonna go swing over. He needs 2 monsters to clear this board. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and bring out the Caius. Caius is gonna go ahead and banish the Treeborn. I'm gonna go ahead and take 600, and he's gonna go ahead and get rid of the RMC Hunter, which is fine, which is perfectly fine. It already served its purpose of putting him behind with the D out. All right, so we're ready to go standby. Go ahead and grab back the Treeborn. We're gonna go ahead and tribute the summon for the Ryza. Go ahead and spin it back. At least that way he has a dead draw coming up. So I doubt. I'm thinking there's no way he has like 2 Cyber Dragons in hand. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and set a monster and then pass it over to us, I believe. Or is he gonna set a back row? No, he's just gonna go ahead and pass. We're gonna go ahead and draw for turn. We are gonna go standby Treeborn here, I believe. Yes, we will. I think we drew into the other RMC 100 here, didn't we? Or no? Oh no, we summoned in. Okay, that's what it was. We got the Substoad, and then we're gonna go ahead and tribute off his monster to go ahead and grab ourselves swamp. I did make a misplay here. I should have just, while I was going through the combo, I should have bounced the Ryza to hand with the Swamp Frogs. And yeah, that was a big oopsie by me. We are gonna go ahead and bring out the Flip Front Frog, and then we're gonna go ahead and get a new block going. So yeah, I kind of misplayed right here, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. So we are going to go affect the set. For anyone out there that does not know, Flip Frog goes ahead and bounces as many monsters your opponent controls to the amount of frogs that you control, that I control, and it does not target. That part's the huge part. It does not target. All right, so we're going to go ahead and pass it on over. He's going to go ahead and draw. He gets a real draw this time. And we are gonna go ahead. I'm just swip out the Treeborns because the one that I put back in the graveyard has the nice foiling, and I like the foiling. It has the swirls. So yeah, he's in a bit of a predicament. Okay, yeah. So we are gonna say he does have the other Cyber Dragon. We are gonna go ahead and special summon out Cyber Dragon. Caius, go ahead and hit the Monarch, and then we're gonna go ahead and set a back row and pass it over to us. We are gonna go ahead and draw phase MST. Standby phase Treeborn here, I believe. Yes, we will. And then we're gonna go main phase flip, target the bounce, and then we're gonna go tribute, summon, and then we're gonna go ahead and rip a Cold Wave, which is actually pretty huge. And we're gonna go and swing in for 500, and then swing in for 24. Looks like he has nothing, so we'll just go ahead and set. And then set a back row, or reset the Flip Frog, set a back row, and then pass. He's going to go ahead and set a back row. We are going to go ahead and break the back row. It is just a bluff. We are going to go standby. Going to go ahead and grab Treeborn. We are going to go ahead and double tribute for Yamato Dragon. We're going to go ahead and swing in for 26. And then we're going to attempt to draw up to 5 cards. We will draw 4. And yeah, I'm kind of just off to the races right here. We will set one back row, go to the end phase, and it will return to my hand. Passing it over to our opponent. He's just going to go ahead and pass it over to us. We are then, I forget what that back row is. All right, we're going to flip, enter battle, swing in for 500. Set one and pass. I think it's a Wing Blast, or it's either a Wing Blast or a Red Geki Blade. Most likely. Alright, so we already go ahead and bring out the Soul. And then, yeah, we're going to go ahead and tribute for the Caius. I mean, he keeps on getting the Caiuses. It is the Red Geki Brick, so we will go ahead and pop the Caius. But we are forcing him to just keep on burning through as many resources as humanly possible to go ahead and, like, keep on using that Caius. Which I'm actually, like, perfectly fine with. All right, so we are then going to go ahead and we're in a bit of a tough spot here. We're going to enter battle just swinging for 500. Oh yeah, he forgot to put in the. I forgot to put in the 26 last turn, so he's at 1,000, right? Yes. And then we'll set a back row and then pass it over. They're going to pass it over to us. We're gonna go ahead and switch to attack. Normal summon, enter battle 100, and he is gonna go ahead and fader, which is fine. We're then gonna go ahead and set and then pass. Whew, that fader saving his life. All right, here we are gonna go ahead and draw for turn. As you can see, he has triple Christie in hand. We are gonna go ahead and Ryza, spin back, and then yeah, having triple Christie in hand after like having to have him burn all those fairies. I mean, he only had like a few anyways, but like even still, like that's just so rough. So rough. So yeah, we go ahead and take game number 1. Let's go ahead and get through the siding here. All right, our opponent will be going first. All right, so he's gonna go ahead and draw for turn. He's just gonna go ahead and set one and pass. We're gonna go ahead and draw. Let's see what. I'm gonna set one back row and then pass the turn, and then yeah, we're just gonna go Red Gig Break to go ahead and pop, and go ahead and get rid of it. Maybe I should have waited here, possibly, but yeah, he has Kaiku. Kaiku's gonna go ahead and swing in for 18. He's gonna go ahead and banish the Treeborn, and he's just gonna go ahead and pass the turn. We're gonna go ahead and draw. Yeah, get your Treeborn banished right there. I was not expecting the Kaiku. So yeah, right now we'll just go ahead and we'll take some damage. Let's see, we'll take 18. We'll take 18. And then we're gonna pass it on over. Alright, so we're gonna draw. I think I have Soul Exchange in hand at this point, if I'm correct. At least I'm pretty certain I do. Okay, no, we have Brain Control. We are gonna go ahead and take Kaiku. And I think we tribute here for Ryza? Yeah, we do tribute for the Ryza. We are gonna go ahead and Herald for that. And we're gonna go ahead and Foolish. We'll just go ahead and send ourselves our Dandelion. Dandelion's gonna go ahead and get its effects. We'll go ahead and get our 2 tokens. And then I think we're just gonna go ahead and pass turn here. Yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and pass turn. We're gonna have the 1-for-1, or we're gonna have the Vortex, and then yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and scoop it up right there. Yep, that was if it wasn't for the Kaiku, I think it would have been a better spot. But like the Kaiku was just a bit rough. All right, so we are heading into game 3. My team already won, but we were like, hey, let's just play it out. I mean, we got plenty of time because we were still waiting for the other squad to finish. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off with Swafrog. We're gonna go ahead and pitch our Treeborn. It's always nice when that's not interrupted by Herald or anything like that. It just feels actually great. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and pass the turn. We're gonna go ahead and, he's gonna go ahead and start off with charge. Gets one fairy. You know, Gore's going away. Kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so I assume we're gonna go ahead and grab a Lila here. Oh no, we're gonna go ahead and grab ourselves a Jane. We're gonna summon out the Jane and swing in. We'll go ahead and take 18. Yeah, just to make sure. I was like, it gains it when it attacks a monster or just attacks? All right, so we will go ahead and start off with the back row and phase. We're gonna go ahead and mill 2. Not the best of mills. And then we're gonna go standby, grab our Treeborn, main phase. We're gonna go 1-for-1, pitch in a swamp to go ahead and grab ourselves a substitute. And then yeah, I just told him, I was like, activating Soul Exchange, go ahead and tribute your monster, and then we're just gonna go like combo and go ahead and get like our board set up as best as we can. Yeah, swamped. Gonna go ahead and send substone swamp. Go ahead and send another substone. And I want to say I took out this what is it, the flip frog here, I think, right? I'm not too, oh no, I think it's still in. Okay, yeah, tribute for the flip frog. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and tribute for the dupe, and then we're gonna go ahead and bounce the small frog because we have the other dupe in hand. Then we're gonna flip the face down and then pass the turn. Our opponent's gonna go ahead and draw. He's just going to go ahead and set a monster and then activate Needle Sealing, which is just so good. So good. So we're going to, we will go ahead and get our dupe effects, which is pretty nice. And then he's going to go ahead and set a back row and then pass it over to us. Needle Sealing is just so busted in this matchup. Like, I did not see this coming whatsoever. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves the Treeborn. We are then going to summon out the RMC Hunter. He's going to Needle Sealing again. Clear the board. Oh man, so good. Just so good. Yeah, so we have to flip to bounce. Yeah, I'm just letting him know that it does count himself. And then, yeah, we're just going to go reset. I think we just set a back row and then pass the turn. He's going to go ahead and draw. We're going to go ahead and activate Heavy Storm. He does hit our D-Prison. We're going to go summon up Lila. We are going to go and it's going to return the Lila to hand. And then it's going to pass over to us. We're going to go ahead and draw. We're going to go standby and Treeborn. Do we have the Sols in hand here? Or no? We set a back row. We pass it on over. We ask him if he has anything to do in draw phase. So we will go ahead and activate the Spiritual Water Art, and we're going to go ahead and pitch ourselves the, I think we pitched the Honest here, right? Yeah, pitch the Honest, so that way we don't have anything to fear about getting like Honested on a crackback. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take the 18, which is perfectly fine. He's going to pass it over to us. We have perfect knowledge in hand, so we don't have to be worried about a Herald whatsoever. So we are going to go ahead and rise out of that to the top, special summon out the Swamp Frog. We are then going to go ahead and swing in for 34. And then we're going to go effect bounce the Ryza to the hand. And then I'm just going ahead and checking to see how many fairies he has in the graveyard, just in case he does eventually go ahead and get into Christia. So we are going to go ahead and summon out the Lila here, I think, right? Yeah, we're going to summon out the Lila, swing in for 17 or 700, and then end phase mill 3. We do get another fairy in there, so I think he's at 3 now, if I'm correct. So we will go ahead and grab the Treeborn for the Ryza, spin the top, swing in for 24. And then pass the turn. We already know what he's drawing into. Yeah, just Ryza into Ryza is just so strong. So we're just going to go ahead and draw, standby, go ahead and grab the Treeborn. Main phase, we are going to go ahead and send out the swamp to bounce, enter battle, swing. We know it's a Rancho. He is going to go ahead and pop the swamp. He's going to go ahead and mill. Mills double DD Crow, which is just so heartbreaking right there. So heartbreaking because both of those DD Crows would just put in so much work, and because that would just shut off both of my Swamp Frogs. Oh man. Or no Swamp Frogs, but my Treeborns. And then I'm drawing into Ryza next turn, or I have Ryza in hand already. So what does he has? Lila, another Rancho, and I think it's Jane, right? If I'm correct. So yeah, we are going to go ahead and banish a light and a dark to go ahead and bring out Chaos Sword. I think he is, yeah. I think he does banish it. And just to force me to have to Ryza again. Because I do have the other Treeborn. Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and banish. He is going to go ahead and summon out the Dialk. Dialk's going to go ahead and banish. Hits the Christia. We'll take the 18. That's perfectly fine. I think he does have enough Darks in Graveyard to go ahead and do it one more time, if I'm correct. So yeah, we'll bring back the Treeborn. I think we Rise of the Dialk here and then swinging on the Chaos Sword. So yeah, I'm looking in there, seeing how many darks he has. He has one more. I don't really want him to banish anything and just get in some free damage. So yeah, we're gonna go Tribute for the Ryza. Ryza hit the D out, swing over the Chaos Sword, and then pass the turn. Or no, we set it back and then pass the turn. So he'll go ahead and draw D out effect. We're gonna go enter battle swing. We do have the Karma Cut. Go ahead and banish it, and that will go ahead and hit the other Dialk in the graveyard. That was his normal summon. He does have anything else with lethal on board. So yeah, I go ahead and even if we went to game 3, I would have gone ahead and taken it. All right, so we do have over here we have Spirit Frogs versus Virus Blackwings, and of course here we go. Starting off with Swamp Frog. This feels so good every single time. So we will go ahead and bring out the Swamp Frog, and then I think we're just gonna. I think we drew into Water Art. Oh no, we're gonna Foolish. We're foolish to go ahead and send a Dandy. Get the 2 tokens. Set 2 back row and then pass. So yeah, we do have we have the Water Art? Yes, we do have the Water Art. Tribute to go ahead and look at his hand. We're gonna go ahead and get like I think we get rid of the Heavy Storm here if I'm correct, right? Yeah, we get rid of the Heavy Storm. So we're gonna he's just gonna go ahead and pass the turn. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and draw. We're gonna go standby main. We're gonna go ahead and tribute summon for the lad. Enter battle, swing in for 28. And then we're gonna go ahead and set a back row and then pass the turn. Now I know most people probably would not set cards in the back row if you have lad, but the main reason I'm setting them back there is because obviously it's my opponent has to do stuff. So like his stuff's gonna get negated. And then I have my window to go ahead and activate any of my spells and traps after that. So I would rather have stuff that I can activate in response than my opponent. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and draw for turn. We're going to go standby main. We're going to go enter battle swing. So we'll go ahead and deal, what is that? Like 600, I think, right? And then we're going to go ahead and pass it over to our opponent. And I think he just goes ahead and sets the field right here because he has all traps. Oh yeah, all traps with a Armageddon Knight. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and summon out the Armageddon Knight. Is going to go ahead and negate. And then we're going to go ahead and set 2 and then pass it on over. We're going to go ahead and draw. We're going to set 1 and pass. I'm not attacking here because I know he has chainable back row. And I know if I do attack, he's just going to go ahead and chain it. And then it's going to go ahead and negate. And then it's going to go ahead and blow up my board. Alright, so we'll set a monster. I think... Okay, yeah, no. Even now I don't attack. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and flip the value. The value was fine. We're going to go ahead and summon out the Raven. And then we're going to go Raven effects. I think, what was that? I let it go. So yeah, we're at 3. We have 1 negate left. We're going to go enter battle. Swing. Yes, we're going to go Chain Link 1, Phoenix. Target the value because I do know he has the virus down there. And then at Chain Link 2, we're going to go Mirror Force. Okay, so everything will resolve. And those will both be destroyed. So it has no more negates left, which is perfectly fine. And then realistically, I can just like go ahead and tribute summon it right here if I wanted to. So yeah, we are gonna go. He is gonna go ahead and bring out the Armor Master. switch to attack, and then pass the turn. I don't think he sets the last one, does he? He is going to go ahead and set the last one, and then pass it on over to us. We're going to go ahead and draw. He is going to go ahead and activate the Eradicator, which is perfectly fine. I think he calls traps here. Or no, he calls spells. So we're going to go standby, bring back the Treeborn. Main phase jump, go ahead and target the swamp. Priority, return light and darkness to hands. Torrential, which is fine. In honesty, and we're just going to go ahead and pass the turn. He's going to go ahead and draw. He doesn't really have anything else to do either, so I think he just goes ahead and passes. Yeah, he sets the back row, passes. We'll draw. We draw into Thessalos. So yeah, we'll go standby, bring back Treeborn, send out the swamp effects. And I think here we just start getting in for like 1,000 because we know most of his back row already. So yeah, we'll swing in for the 1,000. I probably shouldn't have bounced it to hand here. That was probably like my big mistake. Unless I draw a spell next turn, like, let's see. Yep. So yeah, he'll activate Dust Shoot. Yeah, so I should have kept the Swamp Frog on the field. Because I blanked and totally forgot he had the Dust Shoot until like after I'd already bounced it into my hand. So I was like, that kind of sucked. Oh well. Alright, so then at this point, we're just going to go ahead and tribute for Thessalos because he does have a card. Or no, summon the Swamp Frog. Pitch again, swing in for another 1,000. Yeah, swing in for the 1,000. And then we bounce at the hand again. All right, we're going to set 2 more back row and then pass it on over. We're going to go ahead and draw. We're going to send out the Swamp Frog, Swamp Effect. Yeah, at this point, we're just kind of just trying to deck it and draw into some other monarchs. Draw into our Kaises, draw into our Rysas, and then we'll swing in for another 1,000. And then we're going to leave it on board just so that way we can drop the Lad next turn. And realistically, I probably should have just kept the Swamp Frog on field. So we're going to go ahead and activate Allure. Draw 2. We're going to go ahead and... Okay, so we have Gale, Tomato, and something else. Let me get rid of the tomato here, right? If I'm correct. Yeah, we get rid of the tomato. We're gonna summon out the Gale here. Oh wait, I think we have did we have return set? Okay, that's what it was. It was return. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and special summon all of those out. And then we're gonna go ahead and special summon the Gale. We're then going to go ahead and activate Deck Dev, go ahead and tribute. So he's trying to find a way to go ahead and game me from 8,000, which I don't think he's able to, unfortunately. So yeah, he's just going to go ahead and scoop it up after he sees he doesn't have anything else to go ahead and do. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get through the sighting. Okay, I'll let you guys know this right now. This is easily one of the most disgusting openings I think I've ever had the experience of being a part of. Okay, So very much pay attention and enjoy how hard it gets. Fucked right here. All right, so we're gonna go and activate Dust Shoot. All right, Dust Shoot is gonna go in and put back the Dandy. Like after like everything happened, I don't know why he like took so long to do this. Yeah, puts back the Dandy, still in standby. We're gonna go call Eradicator. Go ahead and tribute and call Traps, I believe. So attributing the Set Fusilier, which is absolutely busted, by the way. All right. Yeah, so he calls Traps, and then still in standby, he's gonna go ahead and Mind Crush and call the Swap Friends. So we have to Foolish for the Treeborn, and then we're gonna go ahead and pass. Oh my goodness, my whole hand is gone in like just like that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and summon out the Greph, or not the Grepher, the Armageddonite. Armageddonite sending the Plague. Oh man, all I need to do is top deck a Monarch. That's it. Yeah, we'll draw. We draw into the Caius. Caius tribute to Banish. We'll swing in for 24. And then we're going to go ahead and pass the turn. He's going to go ahead and draw. He draws on Burial, which is actually kind of nice. Alright, we are going to go ahead and Burial and then Dark Armed. We'll go ahead and take ourselves 28 and pass it over to us. We're going to go ahead and draw, standby, and bring that Treeborn. And then we're just going to go ahead and normal summon and go ahead and pass. Then I'm explaining to him what it does. So yeah, he'll go ahead and draw. Yeah, because I could have swung in on it, but like, maybe I should have swung in on it potentially. I don't know. Yeah, I'll bring back the Plague, tribute the Plague for Caius, and then yeah, that will be game. All right, we're gonna go ahead and head into game number 3. So I believe at this point it is on me to win this out because what was it? Marco lost, Sean won. So then it was really just coming down to like, all right, Frogs versus like Cancer Blackwings. Maybe that's what I'm gonna call that deck, Cancer Blackwings. Because after what happened in game 2, that was just wild. All right, so we're gonna go and summon out the Grepher. Grepher is gonna go ahead and pitch the. What are we pitching here? What are we pitching? All right, we will pitch the Vayu and go ahead and send the Raven. I think that's what it's called, right? Blackwing Raven and like whatever the hell. He is going to go effect to go ahead and bring it out. I'll take the 17. I'll take the 25. Send to back row. Bass. We're going to MST. We do hit the. So he's going to go and open up Dust Shoot for the 3rd time. The 3rd time. And I think he hits the Caius here, if I'm correct. Or it's either the Caius or the Ryza. It's one of the two. I think it's the Caius. Oh no, it's the Ryza. Yeah, because the Ryza just completely shuts him off. He's fine with it being banished. Yeah, so we'll banish the Armed Wing. We'll swing in. Deal some damage. And then I think we set the Karma Cut here, right? Yeah, we set the Karma Cut, pass. He's gonna go ahead and draw. Send 2 back row pass. We'll go ahead and draw. We'll go standby main. Once battle, swing in for 24. And then we do not summon the Swamp Frog because we don't want to get torrentialed right here. I think that was the big thing on why I didn't summon it. And we already get dust shooted, so it's like, eh. I mean, I maybe should have just summoned it and said fuck it. That way I can go ahead and like deck that a little bit, but I mean, hindsight's 2020. Alright, so we're summoning out the Greffer, and this is where I make a really, really huge misplay right here. He does not call priority. I should not have Karma Cutted here. I should have held the Karma Cut. Because this does make my life a whole hell of a lot harder. Alright, so there's a lot of deliberation in these last couple minutes. So we are putting it at the 2 top speed so that we can try and get through it as quickly as we can. So I see that he has return back there. So yeah, I think he returns first, right? So yeah, a lot of deliberation. That's one of the joys of playing in 3v3s is that you can ask your teammates for help. So yeah, we're gonna go standby, swing in for 24, main phase, set a back row, summon out, and then pass the turn. So yeah, here he has to do something. So yeah, he's going to activate return. And then I'm going to go ahead and chain Dust Tornado on the back row, which is a deck dev, which kind of does put a very big wrinkle in his plans. Because yeah, how do you he would have put neck dev, tribute, and then like kind of pop off some more, getting rid of the Treeborn. So like the Treeborn is still in play and like just keeping me completely alive. Alright, so he tributes for the Sirocco. I just can't remember which one what he tributes. I can't remember if it's the Raven or the YGO. Okay, so he tributes the YGO for the Sirocco. And then he'll set a back row, and then all that will go ahead and get banished. We'll go ahead and draw. We're going to summon out the Swamp Frog. Swamp Frog, going to go ahead and pitch a Treeborn. Switch to defense, and then pass the turn. He's going to go ahead and draw. Going to summon out the Gale. Gale effect to have. If I'm correct, he makes Dark Arm, or not Dark Arm, Dark End Dragon, if I'm correct, right? Enter battle, swing, swing, yeah. And then I think, what was it, after that, he goes, main phase 2. Oh no, he just passes. Alright, we're gonna go draw. Standby Treeborn. Main phase Heavy Storm. I think I'm in a tough spot because I think I have like double D. What was it? I have double DD Crow and Swamp in hand, and this is where another misplay probably happened. I set a DD Crow instead of setting the Swamp Frog instead, and I think that kind of messed me up pretty bad. So yeah, we're gonna go DD Crow on there, and then he has the return. So like, yeah, had I set the Swamp Frog, I buy myself an extra turn. And yeah, so I at least would have bought myself an extra turn. But after, what was it? We looked at the next card. I drew into another swamp, and then I didn't really get to see what after that. So I would have survived that turn, I think. I still would have brought back the Treeborn and set the swamp. He'd have to make another monster, or he'd have to have another monster, which I don't know if he had or not. But yeah, unfortunate. We did end up getting second, so it was a resounding success for the team. I mean, we started off X1 on the day, but we'll get into that in a different video. But thank you all very much for coming by and watching, and yeah, I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces.